Alright. Back again for part 4. Okay, so a little disclaimer. I switched some things around, and I did a little bit of grinding to, like, tighten up the team a little bit, because Valvatoris handed me my own ass last time we played. And I want to avoid that in the future, so I did a little bit of off-screen grinding. I usually always do, but I might have taken it a little too far this time. Because as you might see, Scottish Leprechaun, they said Ferg look a little bit different. They're not free anymore. They're good. I made except Ferg. He's no longer a Trap Lord. I'm sorry if people like loved him as the Trap Lord, but he's an angel now, and he's like good at the heals. Semi-good at the heals. Apparently he doesn't learn any heal spells, even though it's a healing class that has the word heal in the oh, is it the male healer that actually a male angel that heals? Because like I don't get the male one until like the end of the fucking game. That sucks ass. Okay, so I'm gonna have to just reincarnate him later, and I will do that. God damn. But Scottish Leprechaun is just good. Just plain old good. So, like, I took them both through the Sage class line so they can learn Star Magic, but like they learned a lot of Star Magic, and pretty much if they get anywhere near anything that looks like a problem, it's gonna die, because I can just throw one of these at it for a shit ton of damage. But yeah, they're pretty good now. I reincarnated Metalia because like Metalia was on like level 40, because I kept using the magic change as I was like grinding up equipment and stuff, and she got really goddamn strong, and I kind of wanted to keep her in at least in level line with everyone else, so I just reincarnated her. And I reincarnated Killia, Seraphina, and Red Magnus as well, because they were kind of falling behind on with my generics and stuff. So like everyone seems to everyone's a little bit stronger this time around. Everyone's better at doing their job of damaging. So that's pretty good. I think we should be ready to go for this next chapter. Do I have all my stuff equipped? I leveled up some of my my hospital rewards as well. So got this dumbass gate key thing, so we can finally start that. No, I'm still missing one. So each one of my main characters has one. Killia has 2 because Killia is the best and he deserves it. I'll give you the second one. Wait, maybe I should give it to... I don't think you need to. I don't think so. This one's not leveled up though. You're walking around with no shoes on? No wonder you can't get nowhere. Yeah, have some shoes. These guys have like a... I don't know, like... Seems like Metalia is like a glass cannon. She has like no defense, but her intelligence is higher than anyone else's. Like even higher than Scottish Leprechaun. And even though Scottish Leprechaun has been a sage and then went into a Magic Knight with like incredibly high intelligence, Metalia just kind of stomps him. And ASAP Ferg is mostly a resistance character, but like she has pretty decent intelligence too. I don't know who to give this to. I guess I'm gonna give it to Hot Tub Manager, because he has like the lowest attack and speed, despite the fact that he was reincarnated and should be theoretically as good at that kind of stuff as anyone else. Alright, there we go. So we have that on. And ready to go play next chapter. Let's go. I mean the next stage in the chapter. So we were on Poison Dice 5. I unlocked this stage by having the gate key. I have to protect it too, because if I remember correctly, like all the chapters lock if you accidentally like get rid of your gate key, and he'll give you another one and you have to level it up again. So I don't want to like accidentally sell it or anything like that. Also got the volume down on I got the volume down on both the Twitch stream and TV, so like let me know if it like sounds weird.
ここまで無事に来られたってことはただの盗人じゃないみたいだな。今からオイラがお前の化けの皮を引っ剥がしてやるぜ。
He's not disguised. He's dressed as himself. What are you talking about? I didn't know you could disguise yourself as a person that you are. I think I have like a wrong understanding of the world, if that's the case.
ロストの兵士たちです。どうやら今の銃声を聞きつけ。
Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened. Kaito! Hello, good sir. Is this your first time watching me play some disgaea? So I feel like you're always like gone to bed by the time I start. Let me give you a quick introduction on who everyone is. Alright, so shirtless McSleeves over there, he's the main character. His name is Killer Kill. The girl, that's Pumpkin Spice Latte. The dude with the obviously fake purple horns is extra dimensional office clerk. And the guy that's on fire is Spicy Muscleman Randy Savage. Oh, it's only 6:30. Well, I'm not gonna like stream for crazy long. It's not gonna be like a 4 or 5 hour stream. It's gonna be like closer to 2 hours. So it's like I'm not gonna like cut into like your entire afternoon. I don't remember what I called Zerokin. Oh yeah, I remember now. He's he's destitute Kamen Rider. Because he wants to be a superhero, but he can't afford his own suit. So he just walks around in like sweatpants. He doesn't like have his own place to stay, so he just kind of like walks around in his own clothes all the time. Oh yeah. Apparently Red Magnus and Dio share a voice actor. I still don't believe it. Like I can hear it in his voice, but like I don't get it. I don't know. He must be crazy talented that he could pull off the insanity that is, you know, that vampire, and then still do like the fun-loving idiot lol muscles. You know. Oh, I have them. There's a thing where you can change that color, so like he's black now. It's a Blackman. The way I worded it myself made it sound racist. I should quit with that. Alright. Oh yeah, this is ASAP Ferg. See, the joke was, because I reincarnated him into an angel, but the joke was that it was like a male healer, and the healer looks like a girl in this one, so this was ASAP Ferg, the Trap Lord. He bees in the trap. God, that's so dumb. This is Scottish Leprechaun. Your boy, returning noob, named this one, and I agree because I like the idea of it. I don't know if it still fits like the aesthetic. This is like more of like an English valedictorian like fantasy style Middle Ages knight character, and I don't think it's really applicable anymore, but like I'll keep it because like the spirit of things. This is Metalia, the Swamp Witch. She smells. This is Hot Tub Manager. I didn't even pick this name. Disgaea, in its infinite wisdom, picked this name for this character because it's cool like that. We can find like all kinds of dumbass names like that too in this whole game. It's part of the random naming system. Like Detective Narc, Mystery Person 43, Yeah, he is a mystery person 43 because he's just as important. And then when they find his body, it'll be just as like fucking applicable to fucking identifying his corpse. I gotta kill these guys really quick because this is the overlord of this entire dimension, like this fucking planet, and he's like neutral, so he'll attack both of us. So if I can fuck these dudes up, I don't have to worry about him flying around just like poisoning me and shit. All right, so we will nope. Don't do that. Yeah, there we go. Sure. Oh yeah, right. I had the grind settings on, so I turned all the animations off and stuff. And it's on like 5x4 fast forward and shit. Let's turn that off. So I'm playing a video game for the entertainment of others. All right, karate punch this boy. God damn that damage. Whew. Might have did it this time. Just maybe. But like I can't stop playing this game. It's so fun. It's like every time we stop streaming, like I continue playing it, and then just like as long as I don't progress the story, it's fine if I grind a little bit. But then I end up grinding for like fucking 15 hours. Yeah. Let's try to finish this map before that shit happens to me. Not too fan of poison. Oh, the purple ground is poison water. I can't go in there. I mean I can, but like I'll get poisoned. Oh, well, if you played this guy game before, then I'm sure you're familiar with how silly this game is. Silly in a good way, though. This one is trying to take itself a little bit more seriously, so like some of the comedy like falls flat because of it. But like, I still like it a lot. Because, you know, a lot of the characters are surprisingly still pretty fun, even though like the setting is so much more dire. It's like they went to like the next level. You know how like in I forget what they call it. Like there's like a name for it, like I think it's called the Dragon Ball Z paradox, where like pretty much like you know how Dragon Ball is, right? Like they start off small, but like in order to keep the tension high and to keep like the stakes like dire, like they have to like make the protagonist overcome their, you know, the main villain, right? So in the beginning it was Raditz, right? So Goku and Piccolo had to work together and come up with a plan to beat him. But then, like, in order to keep the tension high, they had to make new villains. And to make them, like, dangerous, they have to be stronger than the old villains, right? So naturally, that means in order for the main characters, to beat that villain, which in this case was Vegeta and Nappa, they'd have to get stronger to beat those villains. But they have to increasingly keep doing that over and over time, and it slowly becomes ridiculous. And that's what this game is starting to suffer from. Because it kind of like the first 3 Disgaea games kind of had like their own level, because like even though it was not raising the stakes to keep the tension high, they were constantly restarting the story so they could start back from ground level. It was always about different characters on a different planet. But like in this one, it's like everything is like tied together, so it's like all the netherworlds are connected by like a universe and shit. So it's like they pretty much like everyone here, all these non-generic characters, these generic characters, but all the non-generic characters, Metalia, Spice Girl, Killer Kill, fucking Muscleman Randy Savage, all of them are overlords from their own planet and are as strong as the main characters from the first 3 Disgaea games at the end of their respective stories after their development, which kind of like downplays pretty much everything that happens in this game and kind of undercuts it a little bit. I mean, I still kind of like it though, because it just like it builds up the main villain. Yeah, they're all, see, she's the overlord of the planet of Gorgeous. You know, he's just called the Wanderer, but it's clear he's a fucking overlord because he's stronger than everyone else in the fucking game. And that's been shown in the entire like fucking storyline so far, except for Margarita, who's a demon general. She's like an overlord that commands other overlords. That's how strong she is. Because she's really dumb. Like,